hospitals, rehabilitation hospitals, and physical therapy, not to mention so many surgeries. 3 weeks into my initial 6-month hospital stay, I was told I'd never walk again. To say that I moved into the town of denial, population me, is an understatement. I didn't immediately burst into Mary Poppins-like song. Bluebirds didn't do my hair for me, and I didn't shake the doctor's hand and thank him for his time. No, I didn't escape into an optimistic fairy tale. Instead, I told him he had no idea what he was talking about and set out to prove him wrong. The kinds of circumstances that make strong people are not kind or gentle ones. They're usually a baptism by fire. They burn away the parts of ourselves and some of our closest relationships that no longer serve the new view of ourselves. We are honed, polished to the fiercest point, and born anew. We are reborn every time we have a new set of circumstances. Remember, if the last, most awful thing didn't kill us, this new one won't either. There's an old Buddhist saying, made popular by Haruki Murakami. Pain is inevitable, misery is optional. It's not a trite slogan to paint on the wall, or maybe it is, you do you, but that doesn't make it less true. I'm certainly not telling you that there weren't and aren't days when I hurt and cry and am miserable to be around. It's normal and human to grieve the things we feel that we've lost and may still lose. My doctors tried on 3 separate occasions to amputate my left leg, and 3 times I fought them for more time, more care, and more agency. I may still one day lose it. Our daily struggles can feel like they take away so much, but there are still so many things that they cannot. Humans are resilient creatures. We long for the connection of others, even if it's only through the magic of the internet. And we desire to help others, especially when we have lived similar experiences. I truly believe that for each thing tragedy, illness, and loss take from us, there are newer experiences to fill those gaps. One of those things that stress, illness, and fatigue cannot take away is magic. The knowledge that we can create change in our world is invaluable to someone with difficult life circumstances. It's a funny thing how quickly we must become experts regarding our own self-care. Everyone from new doctors to the lady in the checkout line in the grocery store presents themselves as an expert in our lived experience. They know what herbs to try, what wonders yoga can offer, and the latest it trend in nutrition that is going to miraculously fix us. Here's the thing, though. We aren't broken. It can feel like it sometimes, even for long stretches of time while recovering from the stress and worry du jour. But it just isn't true. I won't tell you how to feel about whatever you're dealing with, but I can tell you, you aren't broken. I'll write you a note if you need it, but you are not broken. Even if some of those factory parts of yours aren't exactly still under warranty, that isn't a value judgment on you. You're still an amazing human and deserve the best life has to offer. The best life starts within, looking outward. Wellness, not health. Let's be honest, messages around being healthy can also bring a lot of baggage. If we are thin, people admonish us to eat more so we can be healthy. The reverse is also true. We're told that if we're too heavy, we should eat less. We get this from doctors, infomercials, and well-meaning friends. If we don't fit in with the norms promoted, that can leave us feeling judged or fearing judgment for our bodies, our eating habits, our stress responses. Healthy in absolute terms may not be an attainable goal for some, but that doesn't mean that we are any less deserving of a happy, full life. You are not your productivity. You are not your income-to-debt ratio. You are not less than if you are neurodivergent or experiencing mental health issues. Those of us who have chronic illnesses, chronic pain, and other issues will never be 100% healthy. It's just not the way our bodies are going to work. And those with chronic pain, the chronically ill, and the disabled do not owe anyone their medical history.